G'day, this is A Motorcycle's Tale. Previously on A Motorcycle's Tale. What's that motorcycle? It's a Suzuki GSX 125. Welcome to another episode of A Motorcycle's Tale. In this episode, we'll be talking about the Suzuki GSX 125. Let's go for a ride. Okay, what can we say about the Jigsaw 125 on my first ride? At this stage, the seat seems fairly comfortable. The peg positions for my feet seem very natural and fairly comfortable. My hand position, I'm not unhappy with. Don't think I'll get pins and needles. The bike is light and easy to push around. It seems fairly stable. I've got good view. The mirrors seem to be in a very good spot where I can see past my shoulders. And as we come up to this intersection, the brakes seem fairly responsive, pulling me down into a stop very easily. And as I take off and I turn this first corner, I'm very happy. Wasn't a struggle to do the turn. It was nice and controlled, and I'm happy with my turn. Now, let's see how I feel when I finish doing my ride and review. Go. Oh, that was a really bad takeoff. That was a horrible, horrible takeoff. And now. That was a bad takeoff, but I got a better 0 to 60. Alright. So we're doing a rolling start, so it will be easier to get to speed than the stupid 0 to 60s. And I'm already at 50s. There we go, round we come, off we go, going to speed. And there we are at 50. And oh. And here we go, following the windy road, coming up the road, very nimble. I am very concerned about when I bring a bigger bike up here compared to these little bikes. These little bikes are easy to do, and around I go, and on the way back down I come. It didn't have any problems wanting to go up this road. Coming down, the brakes are good, nice and tight. No, this is nice and easy, no worries at all. And all the way back down the bottom, down to here, and stop. The final ride and my final thoughts on the GSX 125. What can I say about this motorcycle? Let's start with the fact that the 0 to 60s were not the best. It doesn't mean that the bike isn't capable of getting up to speed, but it just needs a bit longer than most motorcycles. In regards to figure O's and figure eights, the bike is more than capable. Very, very easy. Emergency stops, the bike is very comfortable, doesn't feel under any pressure to come to the stop, and I had no problems keeping control of the bike. Once again, with the Twisty Hill, a nice easy bike to ride up and down, very controlled, didn't miss a beat. I was quite comfortable riding up there and back. So its true weakness is getting to speed in a hurry. Make sure you give yourself plenty of room to get to speed. The handlebars. I didn't feel stretched out, having to really reach for the bars. My arms were in a nice comfortable position. I didn't feel cramped either, so I'm quite happy with the handlebar position. The foot pegs, to be honest, if I was a couple of inches shorter, I could probably enjoy those foot peg positions far better than what I do at the height that I am. Which leads to the seat. Now the seat is super comfortable and I have no problem with the seat itself. But because I'm about 2 inches too tall, the seat makes me feel uncomfortable and a little cramped up against the tank. So I moved back to give myself a little bit of space to the very back of it where there's a lip, and it makes it very uncomfortable to sit on that lip, which then becomes uncomfortable, forcing me to move forward, making my legs uncomfortable again. If you're a little shorter, it will actually work really well, but being a little taller, you have to figure out what you're going to do for your legs and your sitting position. Overall, the bike is very easy to ride and has no problems with control and overall speed. It has 6 gears, which most 125s don't have, and I find the bike is overall a very good bike for a learner rider. Thank you for tuning into this episode of A Motorcycle's Tale. If you have a bike that you would like to see reviewed, or if you have any other tests that you would like added to the reviews that I do, please put a comment down below or send an email to amotorcyclestale@gmail.com, and I shall do my best to include it in a future video. Okay, at the end of every episode, we're going to play a little game. It's called What's That Motorcycle? Comment down below what you think is the next motorcycle to be reviewed. What's that motorcycle?